Okay. Uh, for the sake of time, I'm just going to talk about the defensive ends here. So I'll talk about Tank and Viper to get through the scrimmage, and yeah, just so the videos are a little quicker. I think we talked about this. We were supposed to be an eagle, so remember when we're an eagle, we should be on the outside shoulders of the guards as defensive ends. Okay, for Viper and Tank, we should be playing our base technique on that outside shoulder. Um, and playing the B gap. Goes so Braden's in the correct spot. Okay, we get hands on that shoulder. We feel that double team coming. Okay, we just got to try to hold in there. If we feel ourselves getting washed, we need to drop down. So we don't make the wall any bigger. We need to drop down, just create a pile right where we're at. If we feel ourselves getting driven, okay, we should be getting hands on the outside shoulder of the guard here. Okay, but Braden, I see that you notice that you're getting double teamed here, so you try to get that kickstand out. Okay, but he's got you on the hip pretty good, so that's where we just got to try to drop down and create a pile. Okay, watching Viper here. Okay, it's pass. Try to make your pass rush move. Okay, you go outside. Okay, once you get here, you can try to spin back in. Okay, Mosman, you see pass. Try to work a pass rush move. Once ball is gone, both need to pursue. Both of you guys do a good job. Okay, counter. Running counter here. I see we're a five technique. You look a little wide here, Mosman. You're kind of on shoulder to shoulder instead of eye to eye. Okay, so we should be slanting here, slanting here. Okay, so Braden, that's a fantastic slant. You're up on the ball. As soon as the ball is snapped, you're flying upfield, find a ball carrier, causing havoc. That's an excellent job there. Trying to get there. And, with that, you blow up the puller, you kind of blow up the play. Unfortunately, they still gain yards here, but you did a great job causing havoc in the backfield. Okay, Mosman, yeah, you're too wide here. Okay. You need to be tighter so you can get your two steps on the ground because this is when you make contact. You got one foot in the air. So I'd love to see you get two steps down, get hands on. And when you're playing that C gap, that's good. Yep, and try to identify faster so you can flow over the top and you can get on this play, which I think you kind of do. Yeah. But if you're tighter, then you could take your two steps. Okay, get hands on, identify what's going on sooner instead of running here. Okay, not being in a good stance. And then you can work to get off here. Okay, jump off sides. Can't do that. Watch the guy in front of you. Okay, Mo's watching you. See his pass. Try to work to get off the guy. Once ball's thrown, we pursue. Okay, Braden, you got a um, oh my gosh, a whip call here. So you slant it out. See it's passed. You can work that outside edge. That's good. Now go pursue to the ball. Pursue to the ball. Pursue to the ball. Pursue to the ball. Okay. Boot. Okay, Braden, you get hands on. Braden, I like to see you a little lower on the shoulder pads here. Okay. I like to see your hands on the breastplate, not on the shoulders. Okay, because you really don't have good control. Okay, I mean, they could call holding on the tackle here. But remember, when they start going out, you need to get rid of the guy in front of you. And so that's where I like to see your hands down on the breastplate. Okay. Instead of up here, because then you can grab onto the guy and get rid of him. Okay. I like your hands. You see where Mosman puts his hands here. Okay. They're right inside. Okay. He needs to have a better stance, kind of like you do, but he gets his hands inside and kind of whip Gabe off him there. Okay. When you're up on the shoulders, it's kind of hard to do that. Okay. Run a toss. Okay. You must be running wave here. We're slanting that way, slanting that way. Okay, Mo's been watching you. Get your hands on the outside shoulder. Same thing. It's just your steps. You got to take 2 steps. Okay, you um kind of get lifted up here a little bit. It's not too bad, but you're able to go pursue to the outside. Okay, Braden, good job getting into your gap. Okay, you see play goes away, and we go pursue. Okay, you got into your gap the way you're supposed to. You diagnose quickly, and you kind of spun out there, but try to stay flat. Okay, sprint pass. I think we have another wave call here. Okay, get skinny up into your gap here, Braden. Okay, yeah, once you see play goes away, you can do that. That's fine. Okay, Mose, you see play goes outside. You got to work outside contain, then pursue to the ball. Okay, 50s again. Slanting inside to the guard. Okay, once you see that pass, or once you see him pass that, yep, you can start working pass rush move here on the guard. We just got to be a little bit more under control, getting vertical there. Okay, a little bit more under control. Trent playing 5 technique, playing that C gap, getting out there. Okay, once the ball's thrown, you got to go pursue. Okay, sprint to the ball. Okay, Trent watching you here. This is a good quick recognition. Okay, tackle goes out. You see it's pass. You bull rush. Now get red. Okay, good job working a move there. Okay, now we got to go pursue to the ball. The play's not done. You got to turn and pursue. Ife watching you. Get an extension. Just keep your feet. Same thing. Get up and go pursue to the ball. Okay, our pursuit is not good. Good job getting extension though and getting your hands inside. Okay, they run counter. Okay, Ife is a great job from you here. Okay, get hands inside. You get extension. Okay, you press them back. That's great. Okay, that's a great punch right there. Okay, Trent, we got to work to get square on when he gets a wheel and seal. You got to work to get square because play's going away. We got to try to go get in this play. Okay, get square. He will tell you where the play is going. The reason why he's wheeling and sealing you here is because the play's going that direction. Okay, don't get caught up in all this junk back here. He will lead you to the play. So if you're getting wheel and sealed, okay, trust the block, and if the play goes that way, go pursue over the top. Okay, next play here. Looks like we got some sort of sail call here because Ife's out in a 5. Ife's a little wide with this 5 here. Okay. So it's a skip twist that we're doing here. Skip twist. So Trent slanting outside. Okay. It's a decent rip. You see play goes away. Well, you think play goes away. Yep, I understand why, because they run a reverse. Okay, you do a decent job there, Trent. I see what you're doing. That's a decent rep. You think play goes away, you spin, you see play comes back, and you try to work back out. Okay, Ife, we're too wide here. You're in the gap. I want you eye to eye here. Okay, we don't even get hands on here. Okay, we got to get hands on our guy. Hands on the tackle in case he wants to go down to a backer. You're in no position to do anything about that. Can't jump off sides. Hey, Trent, I like your steps. Your hands are a little too wide. I like how you collapse down here. That's really nice. Okay, and we don't get moved too much here. Okay, that's a nice job just collapsing down. Linebackers are able to flow over the top. That's good. Okay, Ife, you get hands on. If we get wheel and seal, we got to try to work back over the top. It's got to be sooner. Okay, take your two steps. One, two, and sit. Okay, we're still just running upfield, which is not helping us here. Doing this does not help us. Take your two steps, get extension, diagnose the play, and then you can get over the top sooner. Okay. Okay. We have some sort of wave call here, I believe. So I only say that because E-face slanting inside here. So you should be a five technique here, Trent. We got to get more hands on here and squeeze this guy down. Okay. If he wants to go inside here and leave you alone, we got to press this guy and jam him down the line of scrimmage so he can't get up to the second level so easily. Okay. We got to squeeze him down. Okay. Ife, we want to get vertical in our gap. Okay. This is too lateral. We want to attack half the man here and get vertical into the gap that's too lateral with that. Okay. If we get more vertical, then we can have a better chance of kind of disrupting this play for vertical attack and half the man. Okay. Here we have a spam call. Okay. So we're sorry. Five technique still seems a little too wide. Okay. You're more in the gap here. We need to be tighter. Okay. We're slanting inside. Okay. Ife, you attack the outside. You're just too tall. Look how tall you are here. Take your two steps. Say, go one, two. Okay. Get extension. We're just way too tall. Okay, which makes it harder for you to get off here. Okay, we need to be sitting down low. We're just way too tall. Okay, Trent, we got to get across face here. We can't allow him to beat you across. You have to get into your gap. Okay, 50s, same thing, with a little too wide. Once you tighter, Ife. Okay, especially since you're so fast off the ball, Ife, you can live with being tighter. Okay, if you were slower, I'd say you might want to get wider so you don't get reached. But since you're fast, you can be tighter to help you with squeezing. And then if that guy wants to try to reach you, you can adjust quickly back outside. Okay, but it's pass. Trying to work a pass rush move. Trent, good job trying to slant into your gap here. Pursue after the ball's thrown. Trent, you got to pursue. Ife, good job hanging in there on the double here. Fighting against it, not getting moved. That's good. Trent, we don't need you running upfield here. Take your two steps and sit. Okay, one, two punch, and they'll sit, diagnose, sit on the line of scrimmage, be patient. Okay, we don't need you to run upfield because then you have to run back and you almost miss this. Okay, if you stay on the line of scrimmage, it's a easier job to do. Okay, they run trap here. Ife, great slant, nice and fast, upfield. Okay, causing havoc. That's perfect. Okay, Trent, five technique. Good job getting hands on, just too high. Okay, we're getting double teamed. Sit down low. You don't know what play's coming. Sit down lower. Okay, once you identify it's a pass, work a pass rush move, Ethan. Okay, this must be bluff, so we're coming off the edge here, coming off the butt. Okay, we got to try to get vertical into our gap. Get vertical into our gap. Can't get washed. We got to try to work to get vertical here. Once we see pass, gonna try to work a pass rush move. Ethan, we just got to be a little bit more physical overall. Ethan, we got to get hands on the tackle. We're not getting hands on our key. We're just running upfield, which doesn't help us. Okay, you need to be getting hands on your key. Okay, this is not good. We got to be right up here, getting hands on. You can still make the same play by getting hands on your key.